History is not just the past years of human life, but rather a personal picture of the civilizations of nations. The stones of the buildings in the cities in which we live, which were built in ancient times, are documents about their owners and how those spirits lived between their walls and in their streets. Cities, scenes still alive so far about our lives in those days. A report published by the British newspaper The Telegraph, quoting the UNESCO list of the oldest cities in the world, carried many surprises, until the oldest city in the world is an Arab city that we will get to know during the video. Jericho is the oldest city in history. The oldest city in history is the Palestinian city of Jericho, which is one of the lowest inhabited parts of the world. Inhabited, it was known in the past as the City of the Moon, and the word Jericho is derived from the Canaanite language, and it is called the Hebrew's name Jericho, and the city is located in Palestine. West of the Jordan River and north of the Dead Sea. The level of the city of Jericho is 258 meters below sea level, and the city of Jericho was of importance great throughout the historical ages, because it is located on the ancient trade caravan routes, and the arena of wars and invasions, and the lands of the city are divided into three types of valleys, namely, the valleys: the northern, southern, and central valleys. Jericho climate. Jericho has a mild climate in the winter, abundant water in the spring, and hot and dry in the summer season, and the city is considered a winter area due to its warm weather, and Jericho has many crops, important agricultural, soil rich in organic matter due to its diverse climate. History of the city of Jericho. The city of Jericho is one of the very ancient cities, in which the first human societies appeared, as it dates back to more than 10,000 years BC, and the city passed through several historical stages, which are in order. Primitive colonies, and that was 10,000 years before Christ. The Stone Age, represented by the Canaanite communities that inhabited the city, before 9600 BC. The occupation of the Hyksos tribes, from 1750, 1600 BC. The occupation of the children of Israel in 1188 BC, and the children of Israel killed its inhabitants, burned the city, and completely destroyed it. The era of the Moabites, who expelled the Israelites. The classical era, as the city entered under Persian rule in the 6th century BC. The Islamic era, and the Islamic eras passed completely over the city, starting with the era of the Caliphs Rashidun, then the Umayyad Caliphate, the Abbasid Caliphate, and other disagreements, until it reached one under another an Islamic Caliphate, which is the Ottoman Caliphate. Britain's occupation and mandate over Palestine, of which Jericho is part. After World War I it was subject to the government of the Hashemite Kingdom of Jordan, in the period 1948 to 1967 AD. The Israeli Zionist occupation, since 1967 AD, that is, since the Second Palestinian setback. In 1994, I went under the control of the Palestinian Authority. Jericho residents. The majority of the population works in the field of agriculture, especially citrus cultivation, for example, bananas, palms, grains of wheat and barley, and some of them work in industry, and among the most important of their industries, pottery, and weaving, and carbonated water, and extracting salts and minerals from the Dead Sea, and the other part works in tourism, as the city of Jericho is one of the beautiful tourist cities, and it contains parks and amusement parks, and tourist hotels. If you like the content and would like to subscribe to the channel, please click here. If you want to get a notification when we upload a video, do the bell button. Wish you all the best.